What is going on, beautifuls? Another day off, dude. This week went by quick, but it's because I'm finally working a job that I actually like or love. Right? I never loved a job. It's crazy. And if you've been watching my channel for a minute, you know I've been having some shitty warehouse jobs. You know what I mean? So now that I got a cool ass job that I fuck with, it doesn't even really feel like work when I'm working. So it goes by so much quicker. Like before you know it, it's already time to take my lunch. And then before you know it, I'm about to be off. Like, I remember at one time, actually, you know when you work a job you don't like, right? You're always looking at the time. It's like, fuck, 3 more hours, 2 more hours. Or what the fuck, it's only been 3 minutes, you know what I mean? It's been like an hour. So I don't find myself doing that with this job. Like, I'm literally like, I don't even look at the time. I'm just, okay, we got a bunch of packages we gotta get. All I know is it doesn't matter what time it is because I got a bunch of totes. They call them totes. It's like, fuck, like a big tote bag with packages and shit. It's like, all I know is that there's a lot of packages in those totes and shit in the back of the van. It doesn't matter what time it is. I got like 6, 7, 8, or like 6 bags of boxes that are still very much full. So it doesn't matter what time it is. I'm just like trying to hurry, trying to go house to house, building to building, whatever, you know, apartment to apartment, nursing homes to nursing homes, just whatever, delivering the packages. By the time, so I'm not even looking, like I'm looking at the clock out of curiosity, but it's not like, damn, only, I still gotta, it's not even almost 9 o'clock yet, because at least by 9 o'clock, you have to start going back. Either way, I mean, you could do overtime too, if you will, actually, but the latest they let you do is like 11 p.m., but whatever, you know. But it's not looking at the time, like, damn, am I almost off yet? It's just out of curiosity. Whereas my other jobs, I'm like, fuck, 3 hours, damn, I want to go home. Nah, I'm having so much fun in the moment that I'm just, it doesn't even matter what time it is. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, cool, it's 4 o'clock, you know? I still got these packages to deliver. But because I'm having fun with it, though, you know, I enjoy it. So, what that message of that, the point of that message was really that you can manifest whatever job you want, you know? You just, and it's easy too, because once you're doing something that you don't mind doing, like it's fun, you have more fun with it, it's more flowy, more in the present moment. So at least you're having a job that you don't really want to be at. Try to find something that you would rather be at in the meantime of working your way up to something, right? Because obviously this Amazon shit's not my career, but it's a job that I enjoy having in the meantime of saving up and doing, you know, because my plan B, if I'll get monetized. See, like, it's manifesting, right? So really the dream is to be monetized enough to travel, make videos, and then make music. Okay, well, I'm doing that, but like generate income to where you're able to do more stuff, right? But the plan B for sure income is me doing cybersecurity, because I'm good with like computers and shit. So I'll do that as a backup in case, you know, for some reason it doesn't work out that I get monetized, but it's gonna happen, right? So with that being said, in the meantime of me, you know, building my skills, you know, doing these videos, doing TikToks, and, you know, making music, you know, and maybe building my skills as well as the computers aspect, the cybersecurity shit. Because if I can get paid doing that, then obviously I'll go from Amazon to doing a job like cybersecurity, which pays very well, of almost financial freedom, actually. But at least it's me doing another job in the meantime that I'm more passionate about until I'm where I want to be successful at, which is being financially free to where I'm monetized, making videos, you know, making music. I'm doing DJ sets in Vegas, whatever, and I'm living life, you know, to do whatever I want. That's working for myself, right? That's the goal. But at least in the meantime, you need an income, right? So you can have I have a car payment, whatever. You got to pay your phone bill, right? You can't just you need gas too, right? So it's like, and you need to maintain the car. So obviously you need a job, but at least get a job that you could fucking, you know, enjoy in the meantime, so that you're not fucking depressed in the meantime of working towards the reality that you want to be in, you know? Because now that I have a job that I am enjoying, that I actually fuck with, I'm more in the present moment, like I said. It's easier for me to just be Well, I can't wait to demonetize from YouTube or whatever, but at least in the meantime, this job is lit. You know, lit means like sick. If you don't know what lit means, people say lit in like the US as, you know, cool. So yeah, it's just another word for cool. Without further ado, guys, I hope your day is going good, whatever. Hope your current moment is beautiful. I just wanted to start it off and vent a little bit, you know. But I'm almost to the spot where I'm at. It's a spot I've been at before, obviously, but it's a good spot. So don't judge me. See you in a minute. Oh yeah, we're at the spot. I love the spot. It's so sexy. And I love his camera. So fucking sexy and good quality. But yeah, this bridge is cool. Well, let me try something real quick. Watch this. Hell yeah. That was cool. I wanted to try a cool little effect. And it didn't surprise. What the fuck? It didn't disappoint. So, I'm like, it didn't surprise. What? Yeah, bro. I always say this, but I'm really grateful I lived such mountainage, you know, because it's very, like, where I'm gonna move, Pennsylvania does not have any of this shit. So I'll definitely miss this, but I'm not gonna not move just because of that. But it's just something that I'm grateful for. We're doing some balances, man, on the curve. Almost falling and shit, but I'm doing it, you know? Oh shit, you saw that? Fucking lizard. Oh yeah, I got that on camera. It's so funny when I'm delivering the packages. There's just a bunch of lizards. Like they're just chilling by the doorway of the house or the driveway or whatever. And then they're just chilling and all of a sudden I come up there and they're like, oh fuck. I fucking run away. I'm like, what's up, Lizzie? I just name every lizard Lizzie because Lizzie. Ha ha ha. But yeah, dude, these look like fucking copper colored spider webs. What even? Oh, they're from the plants. That's weird. What the fuck? I'm gonna have to ask like ChatGPT what it is, what it do. These are definitely not hiking shoes. Fuck it. But yeah. Let me just catch my breath. That's a good workout on the legs. Whew. What a good ass workout. Take it in. But yeah, guys, this one is about. Whew. You're not procrastinating. Okay, maybe you are too, but you know what I mean? It's bro, am I out of shape or something? Jeez. Anywho, you're not procrastinating. It's not just that, right? You're just simply. God damn it, bro. Is that a bug or is this me? I don't know. Anywho, again, before I was interrupted, it's not just that you're procrastinating, okay? It's that you're avoiding who you need to become. And that realization, there's a fucking spider web on me. It's annoying. Where's the spiders at? Hopefully none. Come on, Spooter. Move. Spooter. No, seriously though. And action, you know what I mean? Look, if you look closer though, it's simply that you're avoiding something that you know that you should be doing. And maybe even something that you know that you shouldn't be doing, that you need to let go of. You know? Because doing that one thing you're avoiding would change you. It would require discipline, consistency, and growth. And it would force you to become someone different, you know what I mean? And that's uncomfortable for a lot of people. So you're going to delay, you're going to distract yourself. You're going to tell yourself that you're quote unquote lazy or just maybe later, not now. You know what I mean? But it's not laziness, it's just you being resistant to change. Because deep down you know that one step closer, you're closer to what you need to do is waiting around the corner. You know what I mean? So understanding that you're not procrastinating, you're avoiding who you need to become. And that realization, it changes a lot. It's going to change a lot for you. Because most people think, procrastinating about the task or whatever they need to do. They think they're just being lazy, like I said, unmotivated, undisciplined. But if you look deep down in that rabbit hole, it's deeper, It's not the task that they're avoiding. It's what comes with it, the vulnerability. Because doing that thing is going to change. They're doing something they're uncomfortable with. It's outside of their ego, right? The ego is what's familiar with the cycle. So when you break the cycle outside of that version of you that you've been this whole time that you've always known, it feels like a little death. It feels scary because it's unfamiliar. But it requires you to show up differently, to be more disciplined, more consistent, focused. Yeah, but don't you need that? Of course you do. We all do. And it would push you into a version of yourself doing this task that you're avoiding, that you haven't fully stepped into yet. And again, that's uncomfortable because it's unknown, it's unfamiliar. But it's because growth really means letting go of who you've been, That's why it feels like a death, because you're letting go of who you've been and who you thought you were this whole time. So instead, you delay, you distract yourself, you scroll, you wait for the quote-unquote right time. But the real lesson, you're resisting the change. Because deep down, like I said, you guys know that once you become that version of you, there's no going back to doing the same old shit that doesn't serve anymore. And it comes with a big deal of responsibility and commitment. And it can be heavy because of it. But that version of you is already there. It's just really understanding that you're not becoming someone new, right? You're just stepping into someone that's already been there, existing, in a way dormant, waiting for you to tap in. You've just been avoiding it. So it's not about fixing procrastination, it's about facing yourself, because on the other side of that resistance is a life, is the reality you keep thinking about. So you're not procrastinating, you're just avoiding who you need to become. So stop avoiding it. And honestly, you are procrastinating and you're not. It's not that you are just procrastinating, you feel me? You're just scared of the unfamiliar. And that could tie into it, for sure, the procrastination, but you just gotta do it, because for so long, I remember how I said I wanted to do these videos for when I had my awakening, which was in 2019. It's now 2026. I just started doing these videos full time in 2024. So it took me about 5 years just to start for procrastination. Well, and because I was avoiding becoming the version of me that I knew I could be and wanted to be, just was not doing it. Sticking to what was familiar, sticking to my old cycles. I was just smoking, hanging out with friends, and scrolling on our phones, being NPCs, you know what I mean? And now that I'm not doing that anymore, I feel more free. I feel better. I've met myself at a greater level because I'm doing new things. I'm not around people who are draining me and using me and who are out of alignment with me, different frequencies, whatever, They didn't want to do the inner work. I did, and here I am. So it's like it comes to be a point that you're doing so much inner work on yourself that the people that you are around can't just be around you anymore, because they're going to bring you down, and you guys do not vibrate at all together. That there's so much resistance in the energy exchange that some shit will happen that you guys just disperse ways, and that's normal, and that's for you. So don't be a victim. You're not a victim, but don't think that you're a victim just because you're losing quote unquote friends. Maybe you're just losing people that don't really resonate with you anymore. They're not supposed to come with you to the next chapter. But you're gonna find people that do resonate with you in this next chapter. Because the more inner work you do, the more you meet yourself at a deeper level, the more it's gonna allow for you to meet people who as well met themselves at a deeper level and healed themselves, you know? It's that some people are here for a season, some people are here for a reason, and some people are here for a long time, a lifetime. Your job is just to not try to force it, and not trying to force anyone to be the lifetime. You know, just let them come and go as they please. Because whatever's for you will always be naturally. You don't gotta force it. Knowing that, understanding that has helped me so much. So I know that it'll help you guys too. Just take a stretcher, take a breather, take that walk. You know, be grateful for shit. Because there's always a lot of shit to be grateful for. And the more you do that, the more you'll have fun with the experience. Because you're having fun, you know? Yeah. So pretty though. But I love you guys. I love life. Life is beautiful. That almost sounded sarcastic. I love life. I don't know why. But it's true. I'm not bullshitting. There's always something to be grateful for. These clouds, man, they all look fake. I don't know. Simulation is like this perfectly in order. Just look at that. It's like a fucking painting. Like a Windows. It's like the Windows desktop wallpaper. Your fucking PC, you open up the screen of your laptop. It's like, oh, look at. There's the icons in the background. It's funny. But yeah, namaste, lady. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.